Check it out from 1959. A couple months after that ES355 we just did. I'm so excited to have this. This is the first one I've had in this configuration. We've got a ton of pre-CBS Strats here, but the whole time I've been looking for this one certain set of features, and that is the transition from the maple fretboard to the slab rosewood fretboard in 1959. So this is a perfect example of that. This was made kind of summer 1959. And you can see that it has the one-piece solid flat bright white pickguard and not the three-layer nitrate pickguard that you see with most of the slab fretboard Strats. And that's because it's right on the transition. So the slab rosewood fretboards start showing up kind of like April or so as the earliest one I've seen on the Strat. This one, since we don't have, since it's a 59, there's no neck heel date because that's typical of 1959. So we don't have a neck date on this one. I believe the pot codes are the 20th week of 1959, and the tremolo cavity date on the body is June 1959. So this was being assembled summer of 1959, very early on in the kind of transitional process. So you can see it's a 10-hole pickguard. That's referring to the screw pattern. There's no screw here like the 11-hole nitrate pickguards that you typically see. And another thing that's exceptional about this guitar is that I purchased it from Yvan himself in Sherbrooke, Canada. My friend Felix went out there and kind of helped facilitate this deal. So thanks so much, Felix, for helping me out. I'm really thrilled to have this one. And yeah, it came with all this amazing provenance from Yvan. All these pictures here that you can see, this is him playing it back in the early 1960s with his band, and this was from the day that Felix went out to Sherbrooke to help us buy it. So we have the full provenance history of this 59 Strat, and he played it a lot. When we got to it, the frets were totally worn out. There was nothing left of the frets, so we went ahead and did a nice refret in the factory style with factory style crowns. They are just slightly taller. Factory frets would have started at about 35 high. These are 40 high, so just slightly taller, but still has factory style crown. Really nice feel, just a joy to play. Really nice. Other than that, 100% original, except that we noticed that Yvan changed the output jack at some point. There was like a made in Japan output jack installed here. So I, in my parts drawer, had an unused original Switchcraft from the 60s. So that's what's installed right now. Really nice, clean factory style install. I think if you pulled it out, you might not notice, which is kind of how we like to do stuff. All the solder underneath the pickguard, completely original. All three pickups meter exactly how we'd like for them to meter and sound fantastic. All the solder on the back of the pots. I mean, it's a nice original guitar. One thing that we didn't love is that Yvan put on at some point like a black pad here. I'm not sure exactly why, but he glued it straight onto the finish. So we did remove it from the finish. Plenty of evidence there, kind of like a buckle rash type thing. But I thought the whole entire look of the guitar was spectacular. Just like a beautiful kind of worn relic, but not worn out, not like dragged behind a truck. Just, you can tell he played it for decades, which is exactly how we like to find vintage guitars, when they're nicely playable but show their age nicely. Doesn't stick out as like, you know, mistreated or abused. So that's nice. Still had the flat wounds on it when it came in, so pretty cool. We kept those just for fun. But yeah, we've got it strung up with typical round wound 10s right now, and dead straight neck, just a joy to play. 82 hundredths of an inch at the first fret, tapering up to 98 at the 12th fret. So not as slim as those like 60s and 61s, which can be down at like 80 hundredths of an inch, but a more slimmer feel at the first fret. Not like the kind of fat 50s kind of stuff. Three-tone sunburst looks fantastic. Got the letters, got the original strap from Yvan. Also has the tweed case. Let me show you. Look at that. Cool, vibey tweed case, kind of smoked out a little bit, but still in nice structural condition. handles actually not crushed in like a lot of these are. So I love seeing the tweed case. You know, that went away in 1960. So last year for the tweed case 59, orange interior tweed case with the slab board. Just like the perfect combination of 50s and early 60s. So called in Riggs to play it for us. Show us how it sounds. So that's the summer 1959 Fender Stratocaster factory original sunburst finish. Looking fantastic. Beautiful kind of worn vintage guitar that's 100% playable. Do everything you want it to do. Still got the old 3-position switch, so if you want to get those in between sounds, you got to kind of cheat it and listen, which I always find to be fun. So my name is John. My shop is called True Vintage Guitar. Thanks so much for watching. If you like videos on vintage collectible guitars from the 50s and 60s, primarily solid bodies, hit subscribe. We'd love to have you. And if you're interested in a nice collectible 59 Strat, there's going to be a link to the listing for this one down below in the description. You can check it out there, all the pictures inside and out, measurements, neck measurements, pickup measurements, weight, all that sort of stuff. So thanks for watching.